Uh, extremely sorry, students, for the delay. Okay, see, there was some network error. Okay, so I hope now it is sorted. Mm, I could see people replying in the chats, but fine, chalo. See, we are going to start the session in next 1 minute. We are not going to waste our time. Exam strategy session. See, first of all, when we start the session, I will tell you the quick overview about the session. See, when you go for the exam, you should have an idea about the pattern of the exam, right? Now, let's see what is your target exam. First of all, let me know what is the target exam. Suppose you are attempting GMAT, CAT, NEET, JEE Mains, GATE, okay, other railway exams. So first of all, your target should be clear. What is your target exam and what is the pattern for that exam? So clear yourself about the pattern first. Now next is, see, when we talk about today's preparation is tomorrow's success, right? See, if your preparation is up to the mark, if your preparation is up to the mark, only then you can perform in the exam. If you are not prepared well, then you may lose your marks. Okay, now see, basic tips for the best performance. See, I've listed some basic tips which will help you during the exams. All right, see, let's see one by one. Start your revision early. Suppose your target exam is in the next month, so you should start ahead of time. Okay, start your revision early. First of all, you should finish your syllabus. First of all, you should finish your syllabus, and then you should start your revision. Start with your revision. Organize your study timetable. Okay, see, if you're not planning well your study timetable, it will hamper your marks. All right, now next, vary your revision techniques. See, don't use the same technique for revision purpose. See, if you are thorough with a particular topic, okay, see, make sure you go to the next topic, and overall revision should be done. Complete syllabus, throughout the syllabus you should revise. Okay, it is not like this particular topic is targeted, but you are not able to deliver in that particular segment. Okay, take regular breaks. Like suppose you are revising a particular chapter and you need a break, right? So you should have a regular breaks at regular interval of time. All right, now next is what, know your exam pattern. So while you are attempting any exam, so you should know the pattern. What is the section cutoff? What is the marking scheme? So everything you should be aware of, right? Next, make sure you know about the practical reality of the exam. Okay, so you might have attempted various test series before the exam. Make sure you are thoroughly prepared for the exam, and you are aware about the reality of that exam. Now, see, suppose it is a theoretical exam. Suppose it is a theoretical exam, so you should know your handwriting will matter a lot. Okay, your handwriting will matter a lot. Good handwriting is a kind of asset. Poor handwriting cannot fetch you good marks. Poor handwriting cannot fetch you good marks. All right. So you should be with a proper mindset that my handwriting should not be looking dirty. Okay, so you should have a good handwriting. See, question numbering. See, this also plays a major role. This also plays a major role while while you are attempting a test paper or an exam paper. If you are numbering the question incorrectly, you cannot get the good marks. Proper way of numbering is equally important for the exam. New question should be written on new page. See, while you are writing a theoretical exam, so you should know every question should be attempted on the new page. Sequencing. See, sequencing is important. I will tell you why. Suppose you have started with question number one. You are started with question number one, and you are going ahead to the next question. But make sure question number one, there are subtypes, all the subtypes are covered properly, and then you move on to the next question. So sequencing is also important during the exam, right? Same sequence in which the questions are mentioned in the question paper. Don't change the sequence of the question in the question paper. Okay, so this is also the major point which I wanted to discuss. Now next is sub question is in Roman letter. Suppose there is a question, and there is a sub question whose sub question is given in Roman letter. Don't change that numerals. Okay, if it is given in Roman letter, you should follow that. It should be in Roman letters only. All right. Now, next question. See, three secrets of topper. Suppose how a topper thinks, I will tell you. Planning, first thing is planning, another is patience, and next is execution. All right, so these are the three things which a topper follows, right? So you should know how to plan your studies, before you start the topic. You should plan. Okay, you should have a patience. You should not be impatient. How will I cover the syllabus? If the syllabus is more, you should be able to deliver and complete the syllabus within the stipulated time period. And execution during the exam. You are thoroughly prepared and you are not able to deliver in the exam. So that is also a drawback. So these are the three secrets of topper. Which you should be aware of. All right. Now, next would be what? Time management. Now, time management is like during the exam, try to finish the exam as early as possible. Don't read the whole question paper at a once. Okay. So what you can do, you can try to read one question at a time and then analyze it and then answer the question. Don't get panicked during the exam. Is like, suppose you are not getting a particular question, you're not understanding the question and you are not able to deliver that question. So just go to the next question, try to attempt that question, try to gain more marks out of it, and don't focus on the question which you are losing your marks. See, there are options available, so choose the appropriate question while you are attempting the questions. All right, check whatever you have written in your answer sheet. Do usually keep last 20 minutes for checking your answer sheet. Suppose you are done with the paper and you are left with only 10 to 15 minutes, so go through your answers, make sure those are correctly written, there is no grammatical errors. See, small errors are avoided, but take 5-second break after attempting each question. Now, like, let's take an example. You are writing a paper and you should take a proper pause at a particular question, try to analyze it and only then write. If you are in hurry, you may tend to make a mistake during attempting the exams. All right, now next is exam mindset. When we talk about exam mindset, during exam, just focus on your answer sheet. Don't look here and there. Don't think about losing your marks. Okay, students tend to think like, I will lose the marks in a particular question, and they constantly think about that question. So during exams, try to gain more and more marks out of the question paper which you know it already. Don't focus on the questions which you don't know. Okay, try to gain the marks from the difficult question. See, suppose there is a difficult question in the paper. Okay, and you have already invested like 10 minutes, right? Give 4 more minutes to it and then leave off. Okay, don't waste more time on the difficult question. Okay, if possible, try to gain the marks, otherwise leave the question as it is. All right, so I hope my voice is clear to you all. Okay, you can hear me clearly and see me. Okay, so fine, chalo. Now, next is avoid overwriting. Suppose you are attempting a particular question and you are just scratching it off. Okay, so overwriting will be not entertained during the exam. Cancellations during the exam is not allowed. Single strike to cancel the answer. Single strike is like cancel off. All right, now think before you start your answer. Like, suppose you are started with the answer and you are unable to write the answer completely, so make sure you write the segments which you know about it. And in MCQ type, don't cancel the answer once you have written already, so it is considered as copied. All right, now marking scheme. See, some questions are see, you should know weightage of the question. Suppose a question is of 4 mark, you should know what is the marking scheme of the question. 4 marks, how you will get the 4 marks from the examiner or moderator who is checking your paper. Okay, so write your answer as per the weightage of your question. Okay, so if you are not writing as per the weightage, if you are not writing the answer as per the weightage, then you are definitely losing the marks. Now, precise answers means what? See, write the answer to the point. Okay, don't write extra stuff which is not required in the paper. All right, quality answers are expected by paper correctors. Okay, so whenever paper corrector checks your paper, he or she is expecting the precise answers. Okay, if you write any nonsense thing in the paper, they will not entertain. They will simply cancel it off and you will lose your marks. Okay, so marking scheme should be considered while you are attempting your paper. Now font size. See, usually students while attempting the paper, they don't follow the font size. They write some small, some student write small, and some are writing enlarged font. Okay, so you should choose a font size and visibility properly so that a paper corrector should be able to read your answers correctly. Okay, so if your answers are non-readable, then the paper corrector will not check your answer. Don't change the pen in between. Suppose you are writing with a black pen and in between you thought that you are supposed to attempt the answer and you start writing with the blue pen. Okay, so it is not advisable to change the penning. Okay, highlight your answers with a pencil. So you should make a proper highlight while you are writing the answers. Okay, new sub questions should be written on new page. See, whenever you are starting the question, you should write the question number and then write the sequencing of numbers properly. And if there is no sub question, so leave that space and go to the next page. All right, suppose you are started with question number 1 and you are now attempting the sub question A part out of it, and you end it in the middle of the page, and you have to leave the space which is below that. You go to the new question and go to the new page. All right, so tools to carry. See, these are the basic tools which you already know for the exams. All right, see, you already know it, but make sure you don't borrow the things during board exams. Okay, see, long scale is necessary for the exam if you are writing a theory paper. So make sure you don't borrow things during the exam. Hall ticket. See, especially hall ticket is important. If you get a hall ticket, make sure you get at least 2 or 3 Xerox copies so that you can, even if you lose it, you can utilize those parts. Okay, geometry box, these are common things. Eating habits. See, while we are talking about eating habits, eat healthy food during exams. If you are not eating healthy food, you will be like in no position to answer the question because you may suffer because of food poisoning and all. So avoid these kind of food stuff, avoid this junk food for during exam at least. Now sleeping habits. See, take proper naps while you are going for the exam a day before that. Okay, take proper sleep on the previous day of the exam. Don't overload yourself with extra stuff. See, suppose a particular topic you have not revised, don't give much time to that topic. You have already studied throughout the year, so definitely you will get good marks out of it. But don't stress yourself a day before exam. Okay, avoid stress. See, like this, meditate 2 minutes before the exam starts and take regular power naps. Like suppose tomorrow is exam and you are stressing yourself, there may be a chance you may not be able to attempt the question which you already know it. So don't stress yourself and meditate. See, meditation may help you. Okay, some students find it easy, but some students don't like it. Okay, it is up to you whether you want to meditate or not. It is not compulsory. Okay, paper discussion. See, once you are completed with the paper, okay, you should check your paper and strictly when you come out of the examination hall, don't discuss your question paper. Okay, don't discuss your question paper. Okay, so if you are going to discuss your question paper, you will be like, you will lack your confidence in the next upcoming exam. So avoid losing your question, avoid discussing your paper question papers with your friends. All right, on the exam day, see what all things you can do on your exam day. Reach the examination center at least 30 minutes before the exam starts. Follow the instructions given by invigilator. Don't ask doubts to invigilator. He is not your friend. He or she is not your friend. All right, don't argue with the invigilator. Don't ask your doubt to invigilator. Right, if you think the question is incorrect, and the board will give you the marks, don't worry about that, but try to attempt it up till where you know it. Okay, if the question is incorrect, you will definitely get your marks. Next, don't discuss anything during exam. See, when the examination is going on, don't discuss with your friends anything. Dressing style, see, you already know. If they are making a compulsion for uniform, you follow that. If they are allowing you in formal dress, so you can be like, you can uh, go in the formal dress. Now carry your own drinking water. See, don't buy bisleri stuff. Carry your drinking water along with you. Okay, this is the necessary stuff. See, margin and space distribution. See, this is your board paper. Okay, this is your board paper. Now there is a single margin given already. You can draw a margin on the right side and as well as on the left side. So this will help you. Like suppose you are writing a question. Yeah. Suppose you are writing question number one over here, and then you are writing sub question A over here, and then first part, second part, third part. So this will help you to the examiner to understand the sequencing. Okay. Now suppose you are done with the question number one ka A, go for the B part. Again, one, two, three. You should write it like this. So this is the method you should follow while you are writing the test or whatever exam you are attempting. So these are the basic things, you already know it, but still these are the basic stuff, presentation skill, which may help you during the exam. All right. So thank you for your valuable time. All right, that's all for today's session. See, those who have missed the session, you can share the recording with your friends. Okay, so this will be available immediately after the session. Okay, so that's all from my side. I hope you enjoyed the session. Take care. Bye bye. Good night. That's all, students. Bye. Something is wrong, I guess. It's not ending the stream right now. It's locked.